Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks for joining us today, Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today's special festival edition. We're with Andrew, and he is with Buds-A-Palooza. I'm looking forward to this one a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Nice to meet you.
Give us a little background on you. Where'd you grow up? Talk a little bit about your family and career.
I am born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been in marketing and media and digital marketing for the last 20 years. We opened up a head shop, Bud's Glass Joint, 11 years ago. Have a second location that we opened 5 years ago. Both of them are in downtown Phoenix. And then we've always thrown events and had 420 events. But then 3 years ago, we took it to the next level and have Buds-A-Palooza.
All right. So let's get the details out of the way. Buds-A-Palooza, where's the when and the where?
So it is in downtown Phoenix. So we close 8 blocks of downtown Phoenix right out in front of Bud's Glass Joint. It's on April 19th, 2024. Starts at 4:20, goes till midnight. But yeah, downtown Phoenix.
All right, give us the legal logistics of marijuana in Arizona. Recreational usage is available?
Yeah, it is. So there is 21 plus recreational cannabis is an option. There's also medical marijuana available, 18 plus with a card or a certification. But yeah, so cannabis is a thing here, and people like it.
Very, very good. Very good. Okay, now 3 questions that help our listener fully inhale this experience. Number 2 is going to be easy, but okay. Number 1, what does it look like? Number 2, what does it smell like? Usually we mean food, but we could have a different answer here. And 3, what does it sound like? Meaning, do you have music, entertainment, activities? Do you have things going on for kids? So let's go back to number 1. What does it look like?
So it is it's a block party, but it is a fenced-in block party. It is really a counterculture smorgasbord of anything you can think of, which we can go to number 3. But we've got live music. So we've got some of the best bands, reggae bands in the country coming out. We have a stand-up comedy stage. So we've got stand-up comedy happening all night long. We have a 50-foot LED movie screen. So we show stoner movies. We've got munchies, so food, entrees, desserts. We've got 10 bars. We've got live artists doing murals all night. We've got shopping vendors, artisan vendors, and then there's a bunch of cannabis dispensaries and brands that come out and kind of showcase what they've got going on. So really a little bit of everything. And then what does it smell like? Depending on where you are, but there's a nice cloud of some cannabis smoke that one would get a nice whiff of, and people in the neighborhood they smelled it all day last year, so it smells great. Okay,
what's a fan favorite food or munchie to have while you're here at the festival?
Well, that is a very personal answer for many different people, but last year we had a nacho food truck that was a crowd favorite. So they had a variety of different toppings you could select, but people were super into the nachos. I personally am a desserts fan once we get rolling. So we've had donuts, we've got ice cream, shaved ice. I mean, you name it, dude, it's there.
That's perfect. Okay, you mentioned some reggae, some samples of entertainment in the past. How much of that is a part of your event? Is it going on the whole time?
Yeah, so the live music starts, so the gates open at 4:20, first band goes on at 4:45 and then goes through the rest of the night. So there's little pockets based on like which section of the block you're on. But yeah, the entertainment's going all night long. We do have the stand-up comedy end a little early so people can catch the headliner. But yeah, if you're not into the bands, go check out the comedy. If you're not into the comedy, go watch some stoner movies and grab some food, or just kind of hang out and do what's what. But we got something for everybody for sure.
That's awesome. Talk about your future. Is this something that you can expand? And really, let's talk about other possible events that you have. I know that your company, does some other things throughout the year. You want to hit on those a little bit?
Yeah, so we always do a anniversary party that just happened on November 11th. So that's something that we're going to continue to grow. Every first Friday in downtown Phoenix, there's a big art walk. And so if you come over to Fifth Street and Garfield at Bud's Glass Joint, we've got glass blowing, we've got music, and we've got a bunch of vendors selling art, things that they create. So we always have that going on. We don't throw that entire thing because it's so big in downtown. But there's 10,000 people every first Friday of the month, so that's a good one. And then yeah, the expansion of Buds-A-Palooza. So we are a little landlocked. I do like the concept of keeping it in the streets of downtown. There's a lot of events that happen in the park, so I want to have something unique and different so we can continue to grow that, and then eventually getting it to 2 days. Right now, why we always have it on a Friday is because there's a farmer's market that happens near our venue. So we have to be done for that. But working with them, we'll figure out a way to either move kind of where we're at. But yeah, 2 days at some point in time. And my goal 5 years from now is 50,000 people to celebrate 420 in downtown Phoenix.
That's awesome. All right. Now, a couple fun questions. These are for me. We're going to tweak these just a little bit. And so you just have a passion for this. So normally my question is, what's the best concert you've ever seen? Now I'm going to do that one with you for sure. So I want to know, what's the best concert you've ever been to?
The best concert I have ever been to, I would say, was my first 311 day. 3 days. I like that band. They're amazing. But being at an event with like every single person is a super fan of the band is like a next level experience. You could look up at the rafters and they're dancing and every single person there. So I would say that would be my best concert of all time.
Okay, dead or alive, you get to see one musical band or artist. Who would you want to see?
I would like to see, in their prime, Led Zeppelin would be my answer to that. Amazing music, incredible, but I wasn't alive when they were jamming and rocked, and that would be who I'd like to see in their prime.
There you go. Absolutely. Very good. All right. Now, most important question. How do people find out more about Buds-A-Palooza and get information on upcoming and future events?
So go to budsapalooza.com, budsapalooza.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and all of that stuff. But that's the best place to go. You can see all of the information. We're going to be announcing the comedy lineup on December 1st, and then we'll announce all the food trucks in January 1st. But the musical lineup is out. So we've got the Hip Abduction, Swayze, Cashed Out, Ellie Mack, and Urban Life. And then you can get tickets at budsapalooza.com also, or if you want to Google it and find it on Eventbrite, it's there too. But just go to budsapalooza.com. So
there you go. Very good. Thank you so much for being on with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, Jake. Thank you.
You bet. Well, baby, I'm on it with a ball